Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the American League All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the American League, Cam Schlittler. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boone. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Takes it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Buxton should have this one, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Andrew Alvarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, we expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Line drive. Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Trout. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, and that's just foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounded him away.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side. And foul ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a miss. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Judge scores. And he'll make it to second base with two gone. Here's the tag, and he's out. But one run does score on the play. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Fastball for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fights it off, you'll see another. 0-2 down.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And that drops in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Base hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a bet.
Jose Tena, batted with one down, takes a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but
And that's a strikeout looking.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
They get the force out number 3. Nationals lead 1. They train. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Junior Caminero digs in now. And that one hammered, carrying well. Into the shrubbery and gone. 5-5 ball. He got just enough of that one. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Set first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Justin Lawrence.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sliced hard but foul. And Elliott 1. Swings through that one out front that time. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 74, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. Crook blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Nationals lead one. They
Back into the game.
sliced hard but foul.
Batting ninth from the A's, the catcher, Jay Langeliers.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Foul ball still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's bad. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Ooh, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball, that's it.
And time is called. Kane Smith will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So back to the top of the order. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
That's inside ball.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Nationals go quietly. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And that one wrapped foul. Deal one. That's hard hit on the line. Cruz on his way over. Makes the catch. One down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time because that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ever down the right side, but foul. Oh, 1 now. That one ripped, but foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
0-2 now. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Up next with the American League.
Manager out of the dugout. Number 74 taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Judge out of the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Digging in, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings and misses, struck him out. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Smith, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Goes down, swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
This could end it. Ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out,